being the feature match. And let's move on to the next table. Table 2, what is our backup feature match playing? So we have Fritz against Cabaca, and they're fixing here the scores. Yeah, so this name I know how to say, Cabaca. Finally, a name I can pronounce. And do we have any fans of Fritz or Andre in the chat? Let us know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's over.
But I'm not sure if it's like over. Maybe they're going to sideboarding. So we will double check if this is over.
It's not over until it's over. It's 1-1. 1-1. So we are joining in at the exact right time.
Yep.
So both players 1-1. The winner will advance to day 2 of this tournament. Both players are X and 2, and we have Andre Cabaca in mono blue Merfolk versus Fritz that it's, I think, playing Jeskai Bladestone, right?
Jeskai, you said Jeskai Stoneblade? No, it's just Jeskai Station Breach. Jeskai Station Breach against Merfolk. And they've got 7 minutes left. It might be difficult to close the game in such a short notice.
For somebody asking, we actually, I think, have at least 2 Portuguese players still live, and I think Marco advanced to day 2.
I agree with Merfolk Joe that Breach is a good matchup for Merfolk, because I've played Breach, and I don't like playing against Merfolk, because it's quite difficult. And if you've watched any other LMSs, you will have noticed that we always have some Scales player, and we always have some Merfolk player. Okay, I can see that chat is heavily siding with Andre.
Yeah, we have a lot of Portuguese players in chat. I'm going to try to not be biased here.
Yeah,
so I do prefer Merfolk, but just because it's a deck that I really love.
I mean, so we can balance it out, right? You like Merfolk, I like Breach. Let's go.
I do play, usually when I play Modern, either Domain Zoo or Merfolk, so usually on these tournaments is the decks that I like to see the most.
Oh, the Merfolk Discord group tuned in. Oh my god. So much pressure now. So much pressure. Cheers to all the Merfolk players who've just tuned in.
Adopt me, I love Merfolks. Let me join the community of Merfolk players. I didn't even know there was such a community.
Oh, I mean, surely there is. I'm sure that like once a week somebody suggests Jace the Mind Sculptor in the sideboard. And I respect those people.
The VOD will be available on the Legacy European Tour YouTube probably in a couple of days. And maybe here on Twitch in a couple of hours. I'm not sure. I don't want to mislead anyone.
Okay, yeah, I can see a ton of fish people here. Fishy fish. Now, I can't really make out what's in Andre's opener. 2,400 members of Merfolk community.
Oh, well,
nice.
That's a sea of fish.
Yes, that's a school of fish. Okay, so they're still resolving mulligans. I can see in Jeskai Breach's hand a couple of lands. I think that was in engineered explosives. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so Merfolk people, what do you think of this choice of basic island? So it's Cold Time Snow, I think, and we've got Altered Ether Vial.
And if anyone is wondering, I am Filipa and I'm joined here by Skura Philip, also known as Islands in Front.
Also, Merfolk player should be happy. I'm Islands in Front, right? If I played Merfolk, I would play them with Islands in Front, easy.
So, here, Andre is in a good spot now with Chalice of Void and with Vial.
Okay, would you expect such an opener? Vial into Chalice on one, and now it's Mono Blue Prison. Against an island which played explosives. I mean, this is not a game I would expect normally. Mox Amber resolves. Okay, okay, be careful. I see a lightning bolt. That's Emery. Okay, I don't know the art, but I would assume it's Emery based on the mana
Oh,
tapped.
that's a really nice Heart of Emery, let me tell you that.
Oh, that's a very nice art. Oh, it's a grape shot version. It's okay.
So it's really pretty.
I would agree that considering the time left and the fact that neither player has a fast draw, they might just draw. And a draw here.
It might have some extra time. Don't forget that sometimes the feature match, they have some extra time because it takes some time to set up.
That's true.
Oh, and I love that pen from Andre. So cute.
And you tap Mox Amber for mana because Mox Amber is legendary. So, yeah, good spot. Silvergill Adept, Merfolk Trickster draw. I think I like now Fritz's position just because you can just keep looping, you know, engineered explosives. And looping explosives is historically good against permanents.
I would say so.
You
And
could
there
throw
it is.
Yeah, and I think it's for is it for 0? I think it's for 0, just to destroy the chalice and unlock all the 1-drops. So a land plate. Okay, there is another vial from Andre, but there is a chalice. So Andre cannot deploy another ether vial.
Yeah, things not looking too well here for Andre.
Yep. Okay. Attack for 2. So first thing first. First things first. Okay, I can't speak now. 12 hours of talking is just a bit too much.
Yeah, I think chat has mercy on us. The stream has been running for almost 11 hours. We did the first match of the day, so it's been 11 hours.
6, 2, and 1 is not enough today too. So unfortunately, a draw here is just as good as a loss.
Yeah, at that point, I would just see who has the better board state and the player that has the worst board state concedes. I don't know. That's something I usually do if this would be happening, right?
I agree with you that, like, it's better for one of the people to make the day 2 than neither.
Yeah.
Right? So what you could do, for example, I could just say, opponent, do you want to concede to me? And they will say, for example, yes, okay, fine. If they say no, I will say okay and then concede to them. Just for someone to go through. But it's not obvious because because there is a clear cut. So you're not cutting anyone away.
Yeah, exactly, because it's X and 2 makes day 2.
Because if it was like top 64, then yes, if they draw, someone else would make the top 8. But now we just go with the score, so they are not cutting anybody else out.
So negotiate is actually illegal if you negotiate like, oh, I'll give you this if you concede to me. But it's legal to be like, okay, the board state is this. I would win this game
And
because I have this, that,
concede?
and that. Do you want to concede? And if the opponent's like, okay, sure.
Yeah, you cannot bribe the opponent.
Yeah, that's not recommended.
Yes. Also, if I'm not mistaken, if one of the people suggests, let's say, no, I will concede to you if you give me packs, and then the other person says no and they continue, both can be penalized because the one that refused didn't tell the judge about it.
Yeah.
So now, considering the options, we've got Emery on the battlefield, we've got engineered explosives, we've got Teferi Time Raveler, and Teferi Time Raveler can bounce Merfolk Trickster, and I think now Jeskai Breach is basically Jeskai control.
Yeah, things looking really good for Fritz here.
Also, actually, it's actually a kind of a funny angle, because if somebody, let's say in this situation, says to you, I will concede to you, so you make day 2 if you give me half of your prizes, you can then call the judge. Probably they get disqualified. You get a win, and you get day 2 anyway. So
That's true.
yeah, bribing, zakaz.
Can we get some sad emojis for our fish friends here?
Yes, they might have extra time. So don't. So they might not still be in turns. They could have just as much as even like 5 to 7 minutes extra. So
It's not over until it's over, right?
so we continue watching.
Ethervile. So looks like they are announcing that time is over, but I think they will have some extra time. Maybe we can ask. I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
To get that information, how much time left?
But for now, we're seeing an active Emery, Teferi on the battlefield, double Ether Vial, but I suspect that now Emery will just play E on 1 and destroy all the vials, and I'm not sure that Merfolk can recover from it. Yep.
So there's 3 minutes left.
Okay. Yeah, I think Jeskai for each player is in the firm driver's seat. And I agree with Merfolk Joe. I usually lose to Merfolk when they have some pressure and they have a timely dismember which gets rid of, for example, Emery. And when I play against them, they do. So it is difficult. But here, they don't. So it's easy. Now, we don't know the list, because it is entirely possible that they haven't drawn any dismember, but then you can make an argument that they should have mulled to a dismember.
We have mana traders on the chat. I wonder if it's the actual brand
Yeah, it is possible.
or it's just someone named mana traders.
Just take the name and then sell it to the brand. Okay, didn't know that Merfolk Joe is the pillar of the community, so we are honored to have you in chat, Merfolk Joe. Okay, so right now we've got Svei Loon, which is a 3/4, but can be bounced with Teferi, and I think now it will just get heated. So we're frying some fish now.
Some
Yep.
fish and sheep for dinner.
Oh. Is it possible that they're just showing hands and they say, I would have won? Because I think this might be a situation where they just...
It's like, I'm locking you, you know? Like,
I think
is this
Andre
game-
conceded. I think Andre actually conceded.
yeah, looks like that's what happened.
Looks like it.
Oh well.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What
indeed.
games that we had here today. A lot
What a
of
day.
and congratulations to Fritz on making it into day 2